Early morning thoughts on my way to the gig. I'm running late. Found myself up all night, just trying to think of a plan and get my content together and really get out of this system, man. I mean, I'm headed into this job, and it's a warehouse job, and they got us all bunched in one warehouse type area where everybody kind of funneling in and work at the same time, and driving on top of each other, and it can be a little overwhelming. That's why I really like to get here as soon as possible. Even right now, I'm driving, and somebody I could just feel the hastiness in they driving. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here trying to do content, and they trying to get to work. You feel me? Man, I'm 33 years old, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm really not where I pictured being at this point. And I take accountability, of course, because I didn't do the things I needed to do in my 20s to be where I needed to be in my 30s. I just got sober July 24th of 2024. I'll be 2 years sober next month, for sure. Speaking that into existence already. Hold on, let me make this little turn into this job. And man, I'm realizing that everything you do in the moment is who you are shaping yourself to be in the coming years, I say that to say, yeah, it's okay to live in the moment. You don't want to be overly stressed about your future. You definitely don't want to be dwelling on the past. But you want to find your why and make that a guiding point to how you should be moving on a day-to-day basis, One second. Coming into this warehouse. Gotta scan the badge in. But yeah, so in my 20s, I had goals, I had things that I was doing. I've always been a creator. I did music. I even used to film almost everything, how people doing now, before it was even popular in my generation, I just settled in. Got a little time. Excuse my hands, these working hands, and I ain't even started work yet. But, man, I really want to say to anybody that's in their 20s to find your why. Figure out who you want to be by the time you my age and live that way right now. Move how you want to be in the future right now. And I know that's tough to do. I'm already living like I want to be in a much better place by the time I'm 43. I'm 33. 23, I wasn't thinking about 33. It felt so far away. But man, I got a different sense of how time is moving and how you have to really be intentional on a day-to-day basis when it comes to your health, finances, and just your daily habits. They're really going to shape everything. And it's the small things you do daily that's going to add up, for better or worse. You in this commitment to yourself, and you're going to either choose to stack wins or stack a bunch of L's that it don't happen overnight, but if it when it collapses, boy, I tell you, that's my situation, man. I did a lot of things over the years, and I will say I have regretted them, but today is a day where I can choose to turn everything around. You know, I can't dwell on the things that already didn't happen. I have to have learned from my mistakes and decide to be a better man. So I say this to say, find your why and do it now, not tomorrow, later. Do it now. Go hard now. And be the best version of yourself you could be every day. And future you will thank you. Future me already thanking me because Ron is on the way. Simple as that.